Okay, welcome to everybody joining us here on Zoom, out there in our social media pages on this gorgeous Monday, June 13th. We're starting actually right now, so close your eyes. Sit back and find your breath. And just take this first minute to deeply relax. I know I always insist upon them, but especially the muscles of the face. There is a deeper relaxation that is allowed to happen when we are able to relax our face. Starting as always, invoking energies of wholeness, harmony, and peace, energies of shalom. And we give the body a moment to find again the natural flow, the natural rhythm of its own breath. Letting the belly relax completely to allow the breath to flow unimpeded, freely and fully. Our mantra today as we practice is going to simply allow ourselves to acknowledge that whatever is happening, whatever we are observing arising in the spaciousness of awareness, whatever pops into consciousness, is exactly what it is. This thought, that emotion, this sensation, it is happening. It is happening right now, and it is arising and perceived by awareness. In fact, if there were no awareness, nothing would exist. There would be no thinking, no feeling, no sensing of any kind. But that isn't true in the reverse. There may not be any sensing, any feeling, or any thinking, but there's always awareness. Which means that awareness exists is prior to any content arising within it. That it doesn't depend on content for its being, but the content necessitates awareness for existing. Everything exists thanks to and in awareness. And this is not philosophy, this is, if we pay clear attention, your direct experience right now. That awareness allows this being of yours to exist. To exist within it. Nothing exists outside of awareness. Not your being, not any being, not this universe. All of that is arising within awareness. The awareness that is aware of your experience right now. There is no two awarenesses, there's only one. And that one awareness awares the experience you are perceiving, as well as the experience that is perceived through my being, through every being, all at once. And in that awareness, things happen. A thought, a sensation, a perception, an emotion, a desire. And as we rest as awareness, we can use as a mantra the Hebrew version of saying, it happens, this happens, that happens. And the Hebrew word for that is Amen. Amen means it is so. A thought arises. It is so. A thought arises. Amen. An emotion is being felt. An emotion is being felt. It is so. There is awareness of that. A sensation pops up. Itching, burning, heat, cold, comfort, discomfort. It is so. There is a sensation arising. Amen. See, awareness doesn't discriminate. I never said, oh, this is a good thought or a bad thought, a good emotion or a bad emotion, a good feeling, a bad feeling, a good sensation, a bad sensation. None of it. Awareness just notices neutrally and says Amen to everything without judging, without preferences, without moving toward or pulling away from anything. So that's going to be our practice today. We're going to stay focused on the breath as our core, as our ground, as our main focus. But we're not going to reject anything else that arises. We're going to acknowledge and say Amen when we notice a thought, when we notice a sensation, when we notice an emotion, a desire, any kind of perception. We're going to say Amen when we notice it, and then we'll come back to the breath. We're going to rest as awareness, as that infinite expanse that allows everything to be. We're not fighting any moment of our experience. We're not wishing anything to be any different than it is. We're creating space for everything. And in that spaciousness, we just say Amen to everything that arises and come back to the breath. Simple practice, powerful practice. A thought arises. Oh, look, thinking. Amen. Now I'm back to the breath. Itching on the left shoulder arises. Noticing. Itching, left shoulder. Amen. Back to the breath. And on you go. Allowing everything to be, being attached to nothing at all. Just saying Amen and coming back to the breath. Over and over and over again. With an open heart. With kindness in our throat. Just being and resting. Amen. we gently let go of our practice for now. Transitioning out of our meditation, taking a couple of deeper breaths and stretching the body if need be. As always, I'd like to invite you to take this mantra with you today. In every moment that anything happens, to say Amen. It is so, before the mind comes in and judges and criticizes or whatever the mind does, just to rest with whatever is happening and say Amen. It is so. It is here. It is happening. We'll close today, as always, chanting Shalom, chanting the word in Hebrew that means peace, wholeness, harmony, that all beings may find in their world, in their life, the Shalom that we are all yearning for. Danny, thank you all.
Thank you. See you later.
Yes.
Modani, thank you.
Modani, thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Thank you.
Donnie, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye,
Bye-bye. See you
everybody.
tomorrow.
Perfectly timed. Thank you.
Welcome.
Madani, thank you.
Take care, everybody.
Glad you're feeling better.
Thank you. Me too.